You gonna say Brooklyn flyer than Harlem?
I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna stick there. I'm sticking with that.
That's how we know you're not from Harlem. Vogue, what's the deal? It's me again, him, ASAP Rocky, the prettiest motherfucker alive, and we had my final fitting for the Met Gala. I should have switched my glasses, man. Should have had the black ones on.
You want to switch right now?
Yeah, because I feel like this is giving Flavor right now. Yeah, I'm in my element. Shout out Ray-Ban and all that. Yeah, that's pretty Flaco. Yeah. We in my hotel suite right now, my space. I tend to usually bring my own items that either I designed or things that I bought from other designers just to fill in the space because I feel like most hotels, I don't like their decor. So what I do is I supply everything for myself to make it feel like home. This is my cactus right here. This is a cactus cover that we selling. It's a collaboration between my brand Homemade and Groomer, the legendary brand. It's a Puma tool bag right here that I designed because a good friend of mine's, he gave me a tool bag and he said, this is necessary for a dad. So I felt like all dads, all moms, and all people alike should have this tool bag, you feel me? We got the Vogue with yours truly. Who that handsome fella right there, man? You let me know. I think fashion was always like my first expression. Culturally, I'm honored to be a coach here. Every year feels exciting. My involvement this year, it's just crazy, it's a dream come true, and I'm honored that this is highlighting Black excellence. All right, Vogue, let's try these fits on and shit. Gotta call my boy Matt Henson out here. Yo, Matt! Grand entrance. There he go. Vogue, I would like to introduce y'all. Maybe he don't even need no introduction. This is my big brother. Not only that, this is the stylist that I've been working with for about 15 years now, Matthew Henson.
Was that Vogue?
You know? Big brother, let's walk him through these collections, man.
We have several versions of the same jacket. Rocky wanted to do something really new and original from his own brand, AWGE.
See the AWGE in there, right? Hold on, you gotta zoom in on that. You see that? You heard that, man? Oh, all right.
He wanted to pay homage to New York, and one of the biggest and most well-known jackets
is a Marmot.
Is a Marmot jacket, which is a really crazy outdoor technical jacket, made of really beautiful waterproof material, but it's got an incredible shape. So what we wanted to do is try to do something in a tailoring silhouette that kind of mimicked the shape of a Marmot, paying homage to that, and this is what we came up with. So this is the first time I'm seeing it, you're seeing it, since it came from the factory.
Marmots are like Harlem tradition. In the wintertime, everybody has a Marmot on or a Montclair, so we just wanted to like pay homage to Harlem, like he said. Y'all see, when you see people with the orange, lime green, red, blue, like all those colors, stemming from way back in the day. We talking about 2002, you know, all the way to now, current days. Like that was our like teenage jacket. That was our Bear or our Mountain Gear or our North Face. That's what it was for us back then. Shout out to Harlem, man. Now let's try on these fits. Scene 1, take 2. Yo, so this is one option, the oversized look. You know, very elegant with the tie, with the Marmot. Pop the collar one time on him. Some red bottoms on the feet.
Rocky said that he wanted to do something a bit different than what we've been doing. We've been doing suits for probably close to like 2 years now, especially since in the beginning we were just doing everything with young designers, a lot of streetwear. But I do like this dressed up moment, embracing your fatherhood. It's been great. And I think this blends the two because it's not so strict in the tailoring. It's a bit fun. The fabric is a fresco wool and the details are the same as like any other technical jacket.
Creating with Matt is dope because he's like a blank canvas. It allows you to be you. I like fucking with people that's not afraid to color outside the line.
And I think the element of surprise, I think people are expecting you to wear like a certain type of brand, and I think you coming, you know, in AWGE really makes a statement, especially in the direction you're pushing the brand.
Honest whole thing was like, make sure you're wearing a Black designer this year to the Met Gala. Don't wear anybody that's not Black. And I was like, I'm a Black fucking designer. I'm gonna wear mine. She was like, yes, you should wear yours.
Do you guys ever have disagreements?
I fight him all the time, and it's just like he fights me, I fight him, and that's what makes our relationship dope because we know how to fight productively. There's certain things that I do that he doesn't fuck with. He never liked the babushka stuff to begin with, but he was like, you know what? I get it. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
You were right about the babushka. It was actually a functional thing at that time. Something was going on.
For sure.
And I was kind of shocked. But you know what it was? Like, it worked out really well, and it became a big thing. People are still doing that.
We agree to disagree, and shit happens. And look, he still made it look good on that carpet at that gala. So we did our thing.
We can go back and forth as much as we want, but we already know it's always gonna be. You know what I'm
Always.
saying?
So y'all, this is the final look. This is what I'm feeling like is the one, not the two.
The jacket is a wool twill with a matching wool twill vest. And then we did a custom boxer in satin with the AWGE details, matching wool twill pant. The shoes are classic lace-up collaboration between AWGE and Christian Louboutin, and the matching tie as well too. So some of the details on the jacket are that it has an internal closure system as well as an external closure system. So usually on a technical jacket, you just have like a zip up the front, because that's all you really need. But we did this in a little bit more nod to Rocky sartorial side. So we made this similar shape as the Marmot, but we made it more sartorial and did it with a double-breasted closure. So the jacket can close completely the same way
that a tux or a blazer.
Exactly.
Close.
So you can get really evening with it and have this. You can open it this way. You can have the collar stand. It's super versatile. You can go whichever way that you like.
He gave me that good Ralph Lauren.
Exactly.
It's now
the flat
pop
pocket
that collar.
you see right there. I think your dad era is my favorite era so far. I did love the beginning days when you were starting to figure out how the industry worked and all the traveling we were doing back then. That was pretty insane times. I did enjoy those moments. I'm glad those moments are older. I'm a bit too old for that, so I'm really enjoying this moment.
And me both.
Yeah, there was some crazy days, but no, I really feel like this is your best moment. Super proud of you, bro.
See, I'm a whole dad. I think we embodied that. We go into that intentionally now. You know, that's just me. It's a part of me now. So it goes hand in hand with everything moving forward since I became a pappy. Jewelry for the night in the Met Gala, I'll be wearing Bulgari and Pave Natil. I got permanent grills, so I'm gonna wear grills for sure.
You ain't got no choice.
I can't take these out. My hair will be by Tashana Miles. She's my hairstylist. And I think we wanna kinda go, we want opulence, but we still want to make sure that it still feels a little subtle and classy for the evening and appropriate for what they call Black dandyism. When you think about Harlem, when you think about fashion, when you talk about the old days of the origin of all of this shit, right? Prohibition era, 1940s, film noir, mid-century, 1950s, civil rights movement, all of those like decades that I just mentioned, all had the same uniform. Children, babies, men and women, all dressed alike. They were all tailored and suited to a T. That changed when, you know, more urban and more streetwear became more of a like, I think, an everyday normality. And I just want to bring back that feeling of, you know, elegance, Harlem elegance, ghetto fabulous. That's what I am. That's what I embody. Everybody want to dress like a Harlem motherfucker right now. We talking about Pele's, construction boots, all of this shit we started. I mean, I'm not gonna say Harlem started grills, but we definitely put on for our generation about 15 years ago with the grill. Harlem brought back the grills. Harlem brought back Jeremy Scott. We brought back Tim's. We brought back Uptowns. Nobody was wearing Nike and none of that. And now Harlem just brought back Puma. Harlem. I feel
like it's a New York thing, but I feel like it's okay for you to be okay with Brooklyn being the best dressed borough. That's all I'm trying to say. Brooklyn is, you gotta cross the bridge to see the fashion. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You a hater, bro.
Yeah. Once you come over the bridge, you on something else, but you have to cross the bridge to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna say Brooklyn flyer than Harlem?
I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna stick there. I'm sticking with that.
That's how we know you're not from Harlem. This is for all my youngins out there. I'm gonna give y'all some tips for when you go into the Met Gala. Number one, when you get to the Met Gala, make sure that you don't OD on snacks. You don't wanna show up to the red carpet looking bloated. That's rule number one. Rule number two, Listen, when you step out that car and you see all those fans and all those supporters and kids and people yelling your name and shouting, embrace it all. Love it, because it's all real love. Number 3, when you get to the Met Gala, make sure you on time and not like me and my lady. Number 4, and one of the most important rules of the Met Gala, always, always bring your best fit. Bring what you think is gonna shit on the whole night. Make sure ain't nobody fucking with you. Make sure you ain't looking like nobody else. Express yourself, you know? Don't be scared to do that. This Met Gala, I'm looking forward to being there on time. Like I said, I really have a great time every time I go. So I just plan on having like a fucking hell of a night and enjoying myself. Shits and giggles the whole night. I think we should make it normal celebrating Black excellence. Yo, Vogue, that was my final fitting. I'm about to sign off. It was a pleasure having y'all here with me, but I gotta get some beauty rest so I can prepare for this Met Gala. Shout outs to Vogue, shout outs ASAP, shout outs Harlem, and shout outs to life in general. Happy to be here. Peace, taking off. ASAP. Sheesh. You see this sexy thing? My shorty got the little fatty on it too. You see that forehead? You know what it is.